All right, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, this is our co-main event of the evening, and it will be for the vacant Texas Combative Sports Program Texas Cruiserweight Championship. This is a six-round affair. Meeting first, fighting out of the blue corner, the current ABO Cruiserweight Champion, Symari Alexander.
There we see, I do believe that is Roberto Silva on the screen.
We'll soon find out. It's okay, Roberto.
Meeting first, Roberto El Bebe Silva.
There we see coming out. Definitely sounds like he'll be the hometown favorite. Galveston, man, I tell you, this building has been packed out all night, and there's no doubt.
It's a great show.
Absolutely.
It's just so well done, professionally put on.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So Roberto Silva's 12-3 as a professional. 36 years of age now, though. But he is tough, he is durable. Yeah, like I say, he fought Alfonso Lopez and made a pretty good account of himself. And of course, Alfonso Lopez, a fantastic champion. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Let's get ready to see his opponent making his way to the ring right now.
And now we meet their opponent, the current ABO Cruiserweight Champion, Showtime Mari Alexander.
I think this will be the real Symari Alexander now. So easy to do when it's live.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You know, it's all communication. One person tells one person the wrong thing, or mishears, or it's loud in this building. It's thunderous in the in the Galveston Island Convention Center.
But like I say, 3 wins, 4 losses, but against just really, you don't see that very often.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's fought in the away corner all his career, and I just think that this might be, on paper, really, if Symari was to beat Roberto Silva, regardless as, you know, the underdog, he's the champion.
Yeah.
It'd be a big upset, because you're talking 3 and 4, so 3 wins, 4 losses, or 12 wins, 3 losses. So yeah, looking forward to this one.
Actually, I've got the win probability here. Actually, I believe Alexander is listed as the win probable favorite, but he's in the blue corner.
Maybe that's down to, because you're looking through BoxRec, so that's generally like a point system.
Okay.
So because he's fought better opponents, so
right.
Yeah, he might well
Same
be
thing
right.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Same thing you're saying. So there we have it. We await blue corner man himself. Tell you what, some of these cats
must play the album.
Some of them walk from the tip of the island. They're hanging out on the beach.
Tip of England.
Symari Alexander making his way down to compete for the Texas Cruiserweight Championship.
Again, southpaw, 6'3", bigger man. I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight. This.
Southpaw is such. At this level, we talked about it before, and I harp on it because it is always such a big thing. The southpaw competition, that puzzle box, how do you solve it? Can you solve it? You know, it's going to be the big question for Roberto Silva here tonight.
So this is going to be for the Texas State title as well as the ABO title. So it's going to be a cruiserweight title.
Let's go to Justin Simmons and get the official announcements.
All right, fight fans, we are here in Galveston, Texas at the Galveston Island Convention Center for our co-main event of the evening, brought to you by Anguilla Homes and El Tigre Promotions. This is for the vacant Texas Combative Sports Program Texas Cruiserweight Championship, and it will be for 6 rounds. Let's meet first Out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 198.4 pounds. Tonight, they step into the ring an already confident champion. In their 3 previous wins, 2 were garnered by way of knockout. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, representing Mayweather Boxing Club, this is the current ABO champion, Showtime, Symari Alexander. And his opponent, over in the red corner, he weighs in at 198.6 pounds. This tenacious fighter returns to the ring for the first time since the victorious outing of October 2022, looking for their 2nd consecutive win and to add championship gold to their resume. From Edgebrook in Texas, please welcome Roberto El Bebe Silva.
He's got some support, that's for sure. It's
Yeah, no doubt about it.
here.
Your referee giving the instructions, Joseph Rodriguez.
Here we go. Silva and Alexander. Right away, Silva looking to turn this into an inside brawl. Alexander looking to find his range, looking to float away.
The ring announcer said, you know, representing the Mayweather boxing gym, I mean, even having been around that level of fighters, not just the fighter himself, is massively influential. Alexander just feeling him out at the moment. Oh, good left hand there.
We'll say he leaned his head very low a minute ago. There he goes again. And Silva actually clipped him with an uppercut. Just be careful with that. You know, you've got the height. Don't kill it. Silva touching his way in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can also say, looking at, again, a bit forensically, but walking forward very, very, very flat-footed, Silva.
Yes. He's got Alexander leaning against the ropes a lot, and every time he does, this crowd comes to life.
It's okay showboating. There's nothing wrong with that. And you're not hitting, but he's not throwing enough right now, Alexander. I know it's early in the fight, don't get me wrong.
Absolutely. I believe he might be looking for maybe the left straight, but every time he ducks his head under, Silva throws thunder. If it can clip it one time, that might be a bad sign for Alexander. There we go, finally.
There's a good right up there.
Yeah.
By Alexander.
Alexander finally started to throw some a little bit there as they got to that clinch.
Again, you know, when you've got a fighter who, you know, is not as active as far as throwing punches, if the other guy's even just putting pressure on,
yep,
you don't win the fight.
Absolutely.
Or at least the round.
You know, the referee sees it as control. It may not always be control. It may just be jousting for position, but you know, it's all perception, right? Oof, good left hook, slips over the top for Silva.
Lovely shot. Yeah, not a lot from Alexander this round.
Absolutely. Silva is coming dangerously close every time with that. It's not really a hook. It's like a hooker cut. You kind of throw it at that odd angle.
He's looking to nick that left hook over the southpaw jab.
Good jab there from Alexander. There the hook kind of connects.
Again, really not a lot to call home about there, was there? You know,
absolutely.
Very, very slow start by Alexander. I don't even really think that Silva did land a lot, but just out the fact that he did more optically than he won. Yeah.
I mean, if you're in a fight, you know, and I know it's more than a fight, it's the sweet science, et cetera, but you got two guys throwing fists at each other. The guy that threw more, I got to say, kind of won.
Yeah,
know?
Even if he didn't land as many.
Yeah.
It's an unusual round, but again, it goes with the theme of the last fight. You know, we said that the first round of the last, there's a feeling out process, but
Absolutely.
let's hope it, catches fire a little bit more in the second round.
Yeah, I think Alexander's corner right now. I can see his hips moving. The coach is kind of talking to him and telling him, hey, like, you got to move. You got to do X, Y, Z. You know, he's trying to get that fire into him, I got to believe, to maybe throw a little back. Not just move away, but throw a little back.
That's it, yeah. You're not going to win a fight just dodging punches and not throwing anything.
Right away, Silva walks right into him and gets into firing range. You see the way Alexander is trying to use that reach and use that glove to disrupt the jab. Just reach out, those southpaw tactics.
Absolutely, but, and I appreciate you'll have supporters watching and stuff. Just talking, I wouldn't care who's in the other corner. It's just that he needs to throw more, because right now he's not throwing anything.
Yeah, no doubt. There's a
And
lot
certainly nothing with substance.
There's a lot of fun tactics and tricks and everything, but there's no punches thrown. None of it means anything. It's a good straight. Just didn't have anything on it. Silva just muscled through it and got to the inside.
Referee splits him off. Bit of wrestling there.
I tell you, Dan, I really think Silva might, especially as this goes on, if Alexander can't wake up, Silva might clip him on one of these shots.
It's only a 6-round fight at the end of the day, Clay. And right now, we're now nearly halfway through the second round. And
I think Alexander's thrown 10
I'd
punches.
probably say 5.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's it.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse.
You heard us. Just the way he leans his head down with no cover.
Let's say that was a good left hand, though.
Yeah, quick straight. All right, he's finding the range now. Maybe he's going to look to turn up the volume. He can land those at range. It'll be a difference maker because he'll make Silva take punishment to get to these clinches.
He needs to give him a reason not to walk forward. That's what he needs to do. At the moment, he's like, why don't you just come on me and I'll duck my head out the way? No. Big
good left hook. Silva. Oof, and a straight return.
Oh, and a good jab. That jab hurt.
Absolutely.
Hopefully that's woke him up now.
Remember that he was in a fight. Silva looking to touch his way in. Alexander has to do. He has to throw that left. He has to land down the pipe like that. Can't just let Silva get to the target unobscured.
And not fire back.
Yeah, like you can't just let him get there. You got to make him walk through something.
Yeah, I agree.
Woof. Bit of a slip there.
Oh, it's a good left hand. I think he's starting to find his range now and realised that he needs to put a bit on.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. He's comfortable when he goes back. Because he's not really get lit up inside, but it's just, you shouldn't be letting someone get that close to you. Not when you're the taller, longer arms. Do you know what I mean? Southpaw, it just makes sense.
It's almost like he was waiting for the counter punch to open, but he didn't want to throw anything until the counter showed itself. And the counter won't show itself if you're fighting a good boxer. You have to create it.
Yeah,
create the counter.
Create an opening, yeah, absolutely. But if he's more hell-bent on waiting for Roberto to do something so he can move, and that's his priority, that's not what it's about.
Yeah, what's going to happen is Silva's going to steal round. All of a sudden, he stole the fight. No, not stealing it. He won the fight.
Interesting, though. Who do you think won that last round?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm not sure because both fighters landed well, but again, they might give it to Silva just based on more volume.
Yeah, you may well done. Yeah.
Because when Silva, I think he landed the biggest punch, but Alexander came right back with thunder.
Do you know what? I'm going to score this.
Okay. Alexander is arguing with the ref to start this round. I'm not sure.
Always a good idea.
Again, the hand fighting.
I'm going to give him a share of that last round. Too close. Silva in the red, green and white shorts. Alexander in the black and grey.
Oof.
Just missed with a massive left
A
hook.
splattering of sweat all over us now.
Don't want to get caught with one of them. Getting a referee telling off from the referee for hitting on the back of the head, Alexander.
I almost wonder if Silva's deterring the jab. Maybe that's what's throwing off the rhythm, the way he's popping that lead hand out of the way.
Oh. Roberto Silva. Again, though, nothing necessarily landed there, but it just looked like that Alexander was more and more in trouble.
I think that might be what it is. Maybe it's just Alexander is so used to landing his jab with frequency from that southpaw position. Now that Silva's disrupting it, there's just nothing there. Could be. Ooh, very close with the left.
Can't mess with that left hook.
Again, you know, and Alexander's been warned a couple times about the back of the head. Alexander arguing again, saying he's grabbing me, he's grabbing me. Good body shot from Silva.
Love the right hand to the body. Lovely right on.
Yeah.
Lovely. The thing is, right now, I feel Alexander's fighting as if it's a 10-round, 12-round fight.
Absolutely. Trying to outpoint the man.
Or out-tire him. He's not going to do that.
Flipping rounds away. And I'm telling you, Silva is trying so hard. As we hear the crowd begin to come alive for the hometown favorite, or home region favorite, I guess. The Hispanic culture in Houston travels well, make no mistake. Roberto Silva is the hometown favorite. Alexander not doing much to deter that so far.
He's constantly catching that left hook over his southpaw jab.
It's the hand fighting, that lead hand fighting that they're doing. Silva's absolutely getting the best.
It's just showboating until he just waits till he walks in. I'm not sure understanding what the tactic is.
And Alexander just keeps leaning down. Every time there's a flurry, he squats his head, he leans down, he gets into the path of punches. I'm cautiously waiting. And Silva's begging him to throw something now. Good jab. Good right hook over the top.
Best shot of the fight.
Absolutely.
On the bell.
Silva feeling good. You're scoring it over there, my man. What you got?
I'm glad you said that because I gave you the wrong guy.
I saw your score.
Yeah, I was like, that can't be right. Yeah, I'm glad you said no. That was Silva's by a mile. Alexander didn't do anything.
Absolutely. I think we've kind of got it the same.
Yeah.
One tie round and then 2 for Silva.
Yeah, I don't see Silva losing a round at all so far. So we're 3 rounds in now. Alexander.
Let's be clear, we're really seeing some of these Facebook comments. We got folks pulling for Alexander. We got folks pulling for Silva.
Yeah, we got Liliana Barbosa, go Roberto Silva. We got Juan Paz came to see Carlos Nava and he did not disappoint. Congratulations, 13 now. Yeah, brilliant. Let's go Alexander from Tanya Brent, Ashia Rahim. Let's go Alexander. Let's go Silva from Amanda Martinez Cintron. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you share the post so we can get your friends and family and everybody around the world can watch this. We just love free boxing.
And this is the first time Alexander isn't looking to really float away. He's trying to stay in the pocket now. It looks like
he's gonna have to because he needs to win rounds. Well, he's lost his title. It's literally that simple.
Ooh, Silva slipped in the left hook there. This thing is, Alexander has Silva reaching on a lot of these shots. There's just nothing returning. There's no return fire, no counter. Silva just pawing at him.
Oh, massive right hand. That was the best shot of the fight.
Absolutely, and Silva says that all you got. Alexander now trying to find it. Oh, there it is! Alexander leaned down into it. We've been talking about it all fight. He leans down into the right hand, and he's wobbled.
Hopefully now we can see something from both fighters. Well, not so much from both fighters, more from Alexander.
Absolutely.
Good right hand by Silva.
Yeah, Silva's been looking for that sort of, like I called it, a hooker cut earlier, that swinging up uppercut. He finally found it. And he's looking to set it up again. You saw as he landed the jab, he squats down. He's trying to generate the power into that hook.
Good head movement there by Silva.
Silva feeling good. He is looking for that uppercut.
He's loading up now, Silva. He's not. It's kind of like he got hit and he thinks, right, I'm going to smash it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's like, I found my opening. I'll tell you, it's a real, I hate to be this guy, but it's a real problem when you are the taller fighter and you're getting thudded by uppercuts.
Well, it's a, yeah. Ask Mike Tyson.
This should be the last punch you're worried about, right?
Ask Mike Tyson.
Yeah, right.
He's a pro at it.
I think Alexander's natural proclivity is just wanting to lean his head out of the way of the jab. He gets walked right into that uppercut.
Pretty sure he caught that shot, to be fair. The crowd go mad, but I'm pretty sure he caught it.
And that, I mean, that can play a hand in the judging as well, though.
It can, especially when the other guy's throwing nothing.
Oh, for sure. It's like, well, at least I was entertained by one guy.
Yeah, oh God.
Got a headbutt. That's bound to happen, especially with the way Silva is jumping in. Here's the thing. We saw it when Alexander does throw. He's doing a ton of damage. That uppercut again.
I'm going to be honest, I don't understand the tactic.
Again.
I don't understand the tactic.
Yeah.
You know, what's his corner telling him?
Yeah,
make sure you, what they must be saying to you, make sure you pose until he tries to throw punches at you and then don't throw a punch back and then let's do it all over again. I don't understand how.
Yeah, when he did throw, it landed with a ton of force. It was one of the best punches of the fight, no doubt, until that uppercut. I just think there's a lot of his natural, like I said, his natural proclivities. I think his instincts tell him to kind of duck to get out of the way of the jab. And Silva's loading up and just landing that hook.
Listen, it takes a lot of cojones to get in that ring.
Look at this right here. And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Alexander is complaining. He's talking about pulling down the back of the head. He's holding me. Is this and that. This is the point where a coach needs to tell him, stop, get into a fight with the guy. You're in a fight.
He's got to now.
You're not boxing. He wants to complain to the ref, and he wants to tell him he's pulling on this, he's doing this, he's headbutting, XYZ. Doesn't matter. You are in a fist fight now. Go win. Go bring home the cruiserweight title. Stop complaining. Go get in a fight.
Yeah, you were saying, listen, well, what he should be saying is you're going to have to get at least the knockdown and win all the rounds, otherwise you've lost.
Yeah, you can't. It's time to stop boxing. It's time to start fighting. And I hate to say it that way, but you've got to throw something. Because Silva sure is going to keep throwing.
Loads of love coming in from social media. People saying Silva, Silva.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, body shot low. Alexander trying to return.
To the back of the head from Alexander.
Again.
Oh, that's a big right hand.
Finally throwing something now. And Silva returning fire. It looks like a fight finally broke out here in round 5. And Silva wants it. Alexander returns the
massive
favor.
hook to the body there by Alexander.
Again, finally.
Like I say, it looks like he's woke up.
They must have told him you've lost 4 rounds.
Well, yeah, I think I give him share of 1.
Yeah. But as a coach, you may not want to tell him that. You know, at this point.
You've got to be telling him. Look what happened again. Sorry to bring him back up. Look at Tyson Fury the other day with Usyk. His corner saying, "Oh no, you're winning the fight. No, it's going to be close. You go out. You need to make sure it's yours.
You need to win, yeah." Alexander again complaining about back of the head, back of the head.
The thing is, when he does throw, he's actually really explosive and really strong.
He finally,
right hand by Silva.
It's got to be frustrating too. You see the way Silva drives the forehead under the chin. It's a frustrating feeling. It just feels like you're getting bullied in there. You can't do anything about it. That thick bone of the forehead going right into the jawline. When Alexander threw back, oof.
He's extremely frustrated, isn't he?
Yeah,
I think that's the
absolutely.
key thing here.
Yeah,
Realistically, if he shoved a ramrod jab in his face, then he wouldn't be in that position.
Absolutely. When he throws, he does well. Oof. And Silva's returning. That's what you need. You got to grit your teeth and get into a fight, young man. Let's go.
It's a good jab, though, by Alexander.
Absolutely. And Silva's ready for it. And now he's got Silva on the back foot. But then he stops throwing, and Silva gets right back on the inside. Immediately hit him in the back of the head, too. He is hitting him in the back of the head, Dan. The jab is thunderous when Alexander actually throws it.
Good right hand to the body there by Silva. Oh, really
Good right
loaded up
hand.
now.
That might be, that's a close one. I don't know how you score that. Actually, I do know how you scored. Tell me about it.
I mean, some people might have a case of giving him a share of that round. Just still don't think he did enough. I think that still the clear landed punches were from Silva.
I do think that was the best round by far for Alexander.
He had a better round.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean he won it.
No, I understand. I'm just telling you the mindset.
I think sometimes when someone does, not a lot in a fight, and then he has some success, you give it to him anyway because you not feel sorry for him, but like you look at it more favourably because they've actually done something.
I understand. I think I saw cleaner punches that from him because he actually got Silva on the back foot. And again, it's what I'm seeing. It's why they're judges.
It's subjective. Yeah. That's why there's more than one judge.
Sure. Absolutely. And that's why neither of us are paid to do it.
Yeah, you're damn right. I probably get it wrong. Look at my predictions today.
Here we go. Look, Alexander has to throw.
Some people here saying Jamal Lewis said Silva unanimous decision.
There we go. Good straight.
On my scorecard, I've got Alexander needs a knockout.
I agree. And he's looking for it now. If he'd have been fighting like
Certainly
this.
got some spite in him.
Absolutely. A return fire from Silva. Yeah.
Oh, shouldn't be pushing the referee like that. He'll definitely have a point taken off for that.
Absolutely. That's not going to help his cause.
No.
And I got to understand the frustration. Every time Silva clinches up, he is grabbing a hold. Now, good left straight. And Silva wants it. Can Alexander bring it here in the final round?
Good left hand there, to be fair, from Alexander.
Absolutely.
A lot of controversy in this fight.
Yeah, no doubt. And Silva is clinching up. There's no doubt
Crowd
about that.
furious after that.
When Alexander goes to an orthodox stance and switches back.
Oh, big shots coming in from both fighters.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Alexander giving up the box and looking to throw. And his eyes are swollen, folks. Make no mistake. Alexander now looking like he's on the hunt.
Oh,
good left hand.
Again, he doesn't really need to get involved here now, Silva. Or just stay close to him like he's done all fight.
Absolutely.
Almost playing with his own game.
Yeah, and Alexander, I understand the frustration because he feels like he's being held. Ooh, good straight there by Alexander.
He's got a minute to go, and he needs the best minute of his life.
Absolutely.
Alexander.
You know, because he feels like good straight.
Good
when he
left
actually
hand.
throws the straight.
He looked like he hit him for a second then.
He's finding a home now for the
Maybe he's not
shots.
seeing this, but he's popped his nose there. And his eyes don't look clear.
Yeah.
Silva's.
Yeah, his nose is definitely running.
His eyes are definitely. I think he might have missed it here, Oh no, he's smiling. Maybe he's just playing possum. Oh, I don't know. You know.
When
It's a
Alexander,
good left hand.
yeah, he's finally throwing something, and surprise, he's winning. He's winning these exchanges.
Got to be putting it on him now. Oh, and a
But he
left hand by
actually
Alexander.
throws. What a surprise. You got to throw punches to win the fight. Here we go.
He's just
Good
left it too little too late.
No doubt.
Oh,
Another one. Oh. Yeah, he has crusted the nose. Well, a great final round. And I understand the frustration from Mari Alexander. He felt like he was being held. Every time the clinch happened, the ref had to reprimand him for a shot to the back of the head. But in my opinion, far too little, far too late. He finally turned it on in the last round. I think that is all Roberto Silva. Now tell me what you think.
I did 59-56 Silva.
There you go.
But I did say that I thought Alexander won that last round.
Yeah, no doubt. When he started throwing punches,
Yeah.
he won the fist fight.
He's really strong. He's really strong. But it's almost like he didn't have that, I won't call it anger, but just didn't have that venom or that injection of pace at all until
almost, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
It's
go.
almost like it took the referee reprimand and him shoving him, and the point it took all of that for him to remember that he's fighting another man.
like he thought, oh, Joe, I need to fight back now.
And that's when he won the round. So it's kind of one of those situations, oh, now I can see why the guy's 3 and 4, most likely about to be 3 and 5. You hate to say it that way.
Yeah.
But it's like if you don't have that giddy up and go, it's only a 6-round fight.
Yeah.
You know, and we saw at the end there, he had the tools.
You haven't really got a lot of time to do much in 6 rounds, really. I mean, it's not.
And I think he threw over half of his punches in the 6th round.
Yeah, probably more.
But regardless, and we don't mean to just sit here and rag on one person, because they are competing for those beautiful belts being held by those beautiful women.
No, listen, we're not knocking a fighter. It doesn't make. It's not him. It could be anybody in there.
Absolutely.
It's just that at the end of the day, facts are, go to the punch stats. I absolutely guarantee within the first 4 rounds, he threw more, like you just said there, in the last round than he did all fight.
Absolutely.
That's not knocking anybody. That's just that's what happened, and it's a shame because he was really strong. He was extremely frustrated, and I think that played a big part in the fight. And obviously, pushing the referee's arm down and things like that proved the fact that he was just really, really frustrated.
Absolutely. And you did count the point deduction in your totals, correct?
But
you did, when you brought your total, you said 59-56. That's with the point deduction, right?
No, that's not. Hey, there you go then. Yeah, so 50. Hey, thank you. Look at you, correcting me. 59-55
math,
then.
I can subtract 1. But anyway,
yeah,
let's figure it out. Mr. Justin Simmons in the ring for the official decision.
59-55, I'm saying.
Round of applause for these 2 warriors that brought championship effort throughout this entire championship fight. Our judge, Anthony Moss, Judge Dr. Kelly Isaac, and Judge Ray Zaragoza have all scored this fight 59-54. Your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner from Edgebrook in Houston, and now the Texas Combative Sports Program Texas Cruiserweight Champion, Roberto